Hello, this is an update on my Simpsons Hit Run project. You might remember from my previous video I was building an API to automate the game and to query its internal state. My ultimate goal is to automate the discovery of new strategies and glitches, but for the moment I'm just trying to make it possible for a script to play the game. This isn't easy, but luckily the game only has a few different mission types. These are things like talk to this NPC, collect this object, win this race, and so on. So the first step has been exporting what the current objective is through the API. And this basically works right now. Here you can see that my current mission is a talk to mission. I'm supposed to talk to Marge, and these are her XYZ coordinates. The problem now is just navigating to that objective. The game has some simple pathfinding logic built in using hard-coded waypoints, but it's simply not powerful enough to navigate between two arbitrary map positions. So I've needed to add more powerful pathfinding. This was a bit of an adventure, but it was more about plumbing together various components rather than solving any complicated programming tasks. But I'll show you how it worked. The first step was exporting the map data. There were modding tools available that can parse the data format used by the game, and from there I was able to import all of the pieces and stitch them together in Blender. Here you can see the level 1 map data. Blender even lets you walk around it, so if we enable walk navigation, gravity should start, and we should be able to look around the buildings. There we go, there's the Lard Lard Donut building. You can see the gas station. And we can look at all the buildings. There we go, isn't that fun? So now I need to build a navigation mesh. I used an open source tool called Recast, which is a powerful navigation toolkit. So let's take a look at that. This is the Recast demo application. It lets us test different parameters when creating our navigation mesh so that we can see which settings gets the best results. You can see that we can configure the steepest slopes we can climb, the height of our agent, and we can even build bridges and obstacles. So now that our navigation mesh is built, we can test it by checking that we can navigate between two different points on the map. So here you can see that I've imported the level 1 map data, and the navigation mesh is built, and we can now navigate between 2 points on the map. So let's test it out. If we set our start position and our end position, you can see that it finds a path between the two. And we can make it more complicated too. We can set our start position. We can set a start position here and the end position all the way over here on the other side of the map, and you can see it finds a route between them. So this seems to work, so let's try it out in the game. So I've written a script that queries navigation data from Recast and then tries to complete the current objective. So let's see it in action. So Homer's currently at the nuclear power plant and he needs to get home to Marge. So let's watch him try to navigate across the map. At the moment, Homer just tries to shuffle out of the way of moving obstacles like cars, but Recast can handle streaming data about temporary obstacles and navigate around them, so that will be the next step. There are still a ton of problems to solve. I also need to build a separate navigation mesh for cars and to compare the cost of walking versus getting a car and driving. But as you can see, I'm making progress. Anyway, that's about it for my latest update, and thank you very much for watching.